Alright, now we go down to the camp and pick up Martin and we can leave this place. The funny thing is, it's midday, but yet it looks like it's midnight. It's only because it's raining. It rains a lot in this game.
Are they angry with us?
Thanks. Kvatch is safer for all of us now you've closed the gate. I have potions and everything you need to make your...
And you're also glitching out on that tent there.
That's a good deal. I appreciate your business.
You should be mad about the fact that you're glitching out on the gate. You shouldn't be mad at me.
I guess you can get used to it. You closed the gate. That's the first good news in a long time. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Oop.
Another satisfying.
I'm angry. I want to stay
Kvatch
angry.
is finished.
That anger.
Alright, where is he? There he is.
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done. Danger, you say? You came here to tell me this. Explain yourself or leave me alone. There are many others here who actually need your help. Yes, I'm a priest. You need a priest. I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it. If you came to me for help, you're more of a fool than you look. Look around. What good is a priest? Emperor Uriel's scepter. You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer. An entire city destroyed to get at me. Why? Because I'm the Emperor's son? I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me? You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes, I'll come with you to Wayne Priory and hear what Geoffrey has to say. Lead on.
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire and something worse. In the ruins.
Actually, what I should have done is I should have left the horse at the monastery, but oh well. He should be able to keep up. I'm going back the way I came on this direction, so you shouldn't run into too much danger. At least I don't remember. Did I stop to kill stuff, or did I just like run on right past? I forgot. I think I just rode past.
Greetings, citizen. How can this Legion horseman be of service?
The Kvatch Oblivion gate has been closed. Don't you understand what that means? We can beat the bastards! Farewell, citizen.
And I'll stop every once in a while to make sure the mountains catch up. I don't want him to get lost now. What's this is you can't turn the camera around to look behind you, so you have to turn the horse around. Oh, whoa. What did you just kill over there in the bushes? Oh, a bandit. Huh. Well done. You handled that all by yourself. Oh, jeez, what did you do to him? Do you have like an enchanted dagger or something? Remember, I would say it's not normal for a priest to carry a weapon with them. Maybe the oh god, like is their weapon, but. These are during the Dark Ages, so I guess it kind of makes sense that the priests should have means to protect themselves, just in case, you know? Never be too careful. Almost a skin guard. Actually, when we get to skin guard, I'm gonna go inside for a few minutes because I actually want to see one of the people in the chapel. It is pretty much any chapel, except for the one in Kadash, of course. You can find a person in there which can sell you spells, particularly healing spells. Oh wow, you have magic too? That was a snowball spell that you just hit him with. And one of the anyway, as I was saying, one of the spells I want to get is actually the ability to heal other people. I would say to get. You can also, and this one, you can also have a spell to cure both disease and poison, which you could get from the priests inside the chapels. But well, poison's not an issue for an Argonian because we're immune, and disease isn't too much of an issue because it's a high tolerance, but we still can get diseased. But the spell I want to get is the ability to heal other people. Because while you're traveling, your horse can get hurt. They won't particularly die so easily as the horses in Skyrim. Because they are, apparently in Oblivion, they have more health. Because they're sturdier. And their health regenerates when you go to sleep. But it's good to have a spell like that just in case, you know, might come in handy. I mean, I can't use it yet because my restoration has to be at 25. It's currently at 11. But it's good to have it anyway, just in case. Oh, I thought I was playing that funky music because there was enemies about.
You have my dear citizen.
It's how you know you're being attacked because the game starts playing funky music.
Hi there.
Well, I want nothing to do with you. You stay away from me, you paranoid schizophrenia.
Hi!
Greetings.
Blessings of the Nine. My name is Tumendil. I'm the chapel priest. I'm sure you can find your way around the chapel by yourself. The worst thing is, no one even knows what happened. People heard the screams, but when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead. I suppose Count Hasseldor keeps Skingrad running smoothly, but you hardly ever see the man. The Chapel of Julianus is always open for worship and contemplation. Perhaps you should speak to Marie Pallier, our healer and restoration trainer. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
This is a spell right here, which I'm going to get. And as you see, we also have Cure Disease, Cure Paralyzation, if you get paralyzed with that spell, and Cure Poison. But the one I want is this. Yes. Of course, you also heal greater wounds. The is it the heals fatigue? It's not exactly something I'm concerned about. So I barely use fatigue.
A pleasure to serve you. Bye.
But yeah, now I have this spell. Like I said, I can't use it yet because restoration skill needs to be at 25. But it says restore health by 15 points on target. So that would be most helpful when I can use it. I could have actually gotten that spell from the priest at the chapel in Coral, but I completely forgot about it.
my ears, citizen. You have my ear, citizen.
As we're heading back to the monastery, the long road back to the monastery, I might as well talk about something. I mentioned in the last recording session about the different factions in this game. Well, it turns out that joining the Blades, apparently the Blades, counts as a faction. And you join them as part of the main story. As a matter of fact, they're the first faction you join, which is kind of cool. But since the Blades are a faction that are linked to the main story, then that's a main story faction. The first actual faction, which I'll be joining first, is actually going to be the Fighters Guild. Yes, I'm going to be joining that Fighters Guild. I mean, not in this recording session though. I'm most likely gonna do it in the next recording session. I normally like to go for the Mage Guild first, because you can learn all kinds of spells from them. And the storyline is really nice. I like the storyline. But what I'm more concerned about right now is money. And I barely have Jack Daily Squad. And you know, there's some spells you can acquire through questing, which is cool. But the spells that I want from the Mage Guild members, you have to buy. And I don't have that much money. And the Fighters Guild storyline actually does pay well. It really does. The only problem is I've only done the Fighters Guild storyline once. So I don't remember it completely. Oop, wrong turn. So before I do the guild's storyline in the next recording session, I have to do a little bit of research to remind myself how the storyline goes. Because like I said, I've only done it once, and it was when I played on my Xbox, and that was feels like a long time ago. Speaking of actually storylines, I actually discovered that the main storyline here in Oblivion is actually really short. It's very short. If you play just the storyline all the way through, you get it done within a day. Just the main story alone. Not doing extra stuff, no do the side stuff, no do faction stuff. It's just the whole storyline all the way through. You can get it done in less than a day. I think that's why they stretched out the main storyline in Skyrim. They stretched it out into 3 different acts. It's because the main storyline in this game was too short. There is actually a rumor that there's coming out at Area 6 Elder Scrolls game. Supposed to be a mixture of the Oblivion and Skyrim, or something like that. I'm not exactly 100% sure. It's just a rumor flying around.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Waynon Priory. I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Mabero is dead. I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers. ordinary. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran. I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
Paradise awaits. Only the chosen will survive.
Guess he's not gonna want his horse back. Man, you killed that person in one hit. You must have a powerful dagger.